Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a really quick video of my personal tips and tricks to get ready for the content upcoming with patch 5.5. I do know that it's a little later than I wanted, and I'm sorry about that, but I did figure that, hey, getting this out now is better than never, so I'm really hoping that this can help at least a few of you. So the first tip that I have is to cap your currencies. Specifically, I'm looking at Allegory tomestones and your sacks of nuts from hunts. Odd-numbered patches have introduced methods to quickly catch up item level wise in two ways, and I think that this is actually a huge point because I know that a lot of people are coming over from World of Warcraft that really want to just dive into the content, and patch 5.5 is no exception, with many methods that you can actually acquire and get really high item level gear so that you can contribute meaningfully to your group's progression. So firstly, with Kupo Sacks of Nuts, you can speak to Xyle outside of the Crystarium, and she will be able to offer you a selection of different twine and glaze items. Do be careful though to not buy these yet, because 5.5 hasn't been added just yet. You are specifically looking to purchase Crypt Twine and Crypt Dusting, so don't buy those other ones. And then this Crypt Twine and Crypt Dusting can then be used to augment your Tombstone gear in Yulmore from item level 520 to item level 530. Secondly, with crafted item level 510 gear, you can head to Elysian in Yulmore and trade in your crafted gear pieces to her in order to acquire Yulmorian certificates of whatever nature. They might change up the name with 5.5, but I'm going off of what I currently see and the systems we currently see. We know that this system that we're going to get with 5.5 is probably going to be similar though. So whatever they call it in 5.5, you're going to get like Yulmorian certificates for trading in your crafted gear. And then from the same NPC, Elysian, you can then purchase special rain items that you can trade alongside those Yulmore tokens to purchase augmented crafted items, which is going to earn you 520 item level gear. So that's a 10 item level boost from just the normal crafted. It should be especially noted that when you purchase Rain, you are actually purchasing it with Allegory tomestones, and so don't go just spending all your Allegory yet. Wait until the new patch 5.5 content drops with a new Rain, and then keep those Allegory tomestones and buy some Rain with that. Otherwise, this is going to be an especially powerful tool for new players as well as veteran players on alts. I know that there is actually going to be a lot of these that I'm going to be personally buying myself. So a second big tip that I have that I think is really prevalent on any odd-numbered patch is to join a hunt LinkShell. I think you should be in a hunt LinkShell in general in this game. So just because different players are on different data centers, like we have mine, we have Aether, we have Crystal, we have so many different data centers, I would honestly just Google what hunt Discord servers that your particular data center has and see if you can have them invite you or if you can join with a link. Just see what times are running. Like I know that on Aether our hunt train really is very organized and that they do Discord calls, they do Discord pings, you can sign up for them. I'm also in the LinkShells in game. Often just shouting when you are a part of a train in game will yield you positive results for trying to get into a LinkShell. Like often you'll just get an invite. I've never really had much of an issue myself that way, and I'm speaking as someone way before I was making content. Like generally these communities are extremely accepting in my experience. I have never really had much of an issue at all. I say this is actually something that I have to recommend though, because not only because it's an odd numbered patch and like you can upgrade it using your Kupo Sacks of Nuts as we already talked in the first point, but because you are also going to be able to get a lot of materia as well as other rewards which can net you a lot of gil, which I have gone over in its own video, and basically it's a win-win situation. You're getting Kupo Sacks of Nuts to upgrade your item level, you're getting materia, and let's be frank, like with all those new gear upgrades you're going to be getting this patch, honestly you're going to want some materia to put into that new slots. So get those cracked Stella clusters and planet clusters and trade them in for some materia at Thex in Yulmore. My third tip is that the brand new Nier raid is coming and that you probably are not going to want to wait around or be in my shoes currently, which is being far behind in the quests. So my personal advice that I need to actually take a heaping dose of is to try and just do these quests and take it slow and really enjoy the quests before the patch day with a brand new raid. Because as soon as that raid goes in, I know, at least for speaking for myself, I want to be in that raid. So that means that I need to quote unquote make amends, literally the quest name that I'm on, Sorry, I couldn't resist. I know that was terrible. But for that, I need to head to Tomra to make amends. I'm sorry. My fourth tip is pretty similar to my third tip, which we are getting the launch of the diamond weapon, and with it our 7th and final extreme trial mount for the Shadowbringers expansion. I really want this mount to drop because I will get the Mecha Dragon, which I am dying for. But if you have any interest in epic dragons and mounts and Mecha Dragons that cover the entire sky with a stupid wingspan of insanity, like, I totally recommend that you do the quest line. The quest line is the Chronicles of the New Era, but specifically the Sorrow of Werlyt quest line, which is going to take you through the Ruby, the Sapphire, the Emerald, and the Diamond weapons. And honestly, no spoilers, but this is actually a quest line. Like, the storyline along this quest is like really good. I will just say, like, it's really good, and I am actually not one to just say that. I know that, haha, you're making 14 content. No, I'm making 14 content because I like it, and, like, this storyline is, like, oh, you need to see it. I'm not going to say anything, but you need to see it to believe it. It is good. But anyhow, I would definitely recommend anyone to, like, catch up on this questline and really experience it slowly before, like, the patch 5.5 hits, just because it is really good. And that brings me to my 5th and final preparation tip, which is undeniably the most corny one, which is honestly just to have fun and enjoy patch 5.5. There is a lot of great content on the horizon and some huge quality of life changes and brand new modes, all the way from the current bozjan Southern Front content to brand new MSQ, new dungeons, new trials, and catch-up mechanisms for newer players brand new to Final Fantasy XIV to gear up quickly and effectively and, like, get into the action. Like, I will never turn my nose up, especially when I'm farming, like, Diamond Weapon at someone like 520 item level. Like that's more than good enough. Like, and I'm going to be grinding that in. It's like, if you're 520 item level, you can contribute, like, no doubt. Like, just maybe get your rotation in order. Like, I've never seen a better time than now for players who are, like, coming from World of Warcraft, because I have been helping so many players come from World of Warcraft into 14, especially the last month. Like, you guys, this is a good time to get in, to get hyped, to really just sit down, enjoy the main story quest line, and I really think that this is going to be a brilliant patch. And likewise, this is only part 1 of the 5.5 patch. We're going to get 5.55, which is going to bring in further content. Like, we're going to be getting an expansion of the Save the Queen, the Relic weapon quest for the Shadowbringers expansion. We are going to be getting FanFest. We're going to get the second part of the main story quest line. There is so much goodness on the horizon, and I am so glad that I'm able to share this with all of you. Anyhow, that is all for this video, and seriously, I hope that you all take care and that you're all staying safe during these trying times. And yeah, look forward to patch 5.5. Heaven knows I am actually super hyped. Well, take care and stay safe.